So friends, once you have found the image that you would like to use for your mosaic artwork and it's saved onto your computer, you are going to go to my Clever page. And for this project, we are using Google Drawings. So it is under my daily use links. You'll click on that and it opens it up to a blank untitled drawing. So I am going to, you do not have to title your work, but it will be easier if when you go to save your work and submit it on Seesaw. So butterfly mosaic. Okay. And then you need to insert the photo that you chose to the page. So insert image. And this is where it might look a little different if you are working from a Chromebook. You should be able to upload from your computer, and it might be saved in a recent folder or a downloads. You might have to hunt a little bit to look for that. Okay, so this is the image that I chose. You can make your image larger. It's okay if it's not the best quality because this is almost just like a template where you will not be we will eventually be erasing or deleting this image and we are doing our mosaic on top of it. So try to make it as large as the screen or as your canvas. And then this is where we are starting to create our mosaic smaller pieces. There is a option up here, which is your shape tool. You click on shapes. You are actually, you know what? I was mistaken. You are going to this next to the shape tool. It says line, but if you click on the drop down arrow, I want you to go to this button called Polyline. And this is where you can create shapes that aren't always perfect squares or circles to create some unique different color shapes. What you are then going to do is you are making lines. So I clicked and now I am creating a line. So I am starting that line and then maybe I'll stop this line here and then it shows up, it creates a different line and then I can fill it in to create a triangle shape. Now you can think about what colors you are wanting to create your artwork. There are two different color choices or two different parts that you can choose your colors. One is fill color. So what color do you want the entire shape to be filled? I'm going to use maybe red. And then I personally do not want a border around my shape, but you can create or you can choose any color for your border. I will choose transparent. So right now I have a red triangle. So I'm going to fill this whole section of my butterfly with different size and shape red pieces. Okay, so making sure that we are still on our polyline, I am going to click and create more shapes. Now they can even be like this, where it doesn't have equal sides. They're not squares. They're kind of a random shape like that. And then I am just going to continue that type of pattern. Or I can make up my own shapes. Try to fit your shapes as close together. And that will make our mosaic look a lot more detailed when it's finished. So let's say you need to erase or edit one of the shapes because it's touching or it went into another area that you are saving for another color. If you go back and you push the arrow tool, which is select, you can now, well, it will automatically highlight the last shape that you created. So you can, move the shape, change the size, or maybe it's this one that you want to, you could delete it. If you're ever doing something you didn't mean to, you can always go and use the erase button or the undo button. But don't forget that once you're done editing the shapes you've already created, to then click back in on that polyline option so you can then continue your mosaic. I am going to keep my other side looking somewhat symmetrical with my colors. So I'll do another red to match. All right, so I will show you the next video when I've made a little bit more progress.